Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Danny. Tonight we have a really good match between Team Draft Gap and 30 Carrots, also known as 30K. I have to say that the changes to the roster that Team Draft Gap has made over the last 2 weeks or so is really shown in their performance. As of last week, they took down Performance Enhancing Gems with a pretty decisive victory. But they're going up against the monster. They're going up against 30K that has not dropped a map this entire season. And we are, I believe, in week 6 or 7. We are in week 6. So the season's coming to an end with week 8. Wanted to just show you kind of the standings of how this is all shaking out. Let's see here. So again, we have 30K leading with 5 points, 15 games won, no loss, going up against Team Draft Gap. 5 games won with 12 maps lost. But the results as of last week, they took down Performance Enhancing Gems after they made some pretty serious roster changes and moved Hashmer back to tank off of his other roles that he was playing. So I do expect a more competitive Draft Gap team. It might not be the the team that takes down 30K, but definitely is going to be a more decisive, more competitive team than what it was 2 weeks ago. Bans and picks just happened with Team Draft Gap banning out Dragonshire and Volskaya Foundry, with 30 Carrots taking out Alterac Pass and Tomb of the Spider Queen, giving first pick over to 30K. Team Draft Gap has taken us to everyone's favorite map, Infernal Shrines. We are waiting for two more players to enter the lobby, and as soon as this lobby's full, we will start it up and get to go. But hope everyone's having a good Tuesday night. It should be a pretty fun match to watch. I love to see the Twitch chat kind of chime in. 2 ARAMers should be out soon. We're waiting for two more people from Team Draft Gap to get out of ARAM. We'll be good to go. We're almost at the hour. But it should be a good match. But in the meantime, while we wait for those ARAMers, we will just hang out. I'll shut up. Actually, while we wait, this weekend, the last Heroes International Qualifier occurs September 17th and 18th. You cannot register. I believe it's invite only. So if you are a team that you think should get invited, I would reach out to probably Key and see what's going on with that. But regardless, some fun games to watch this weekend with the Heroes International occurring on Saturday and Sunday. But almost as important as Heroes International, Cattle's red cards. These are the talents that Cattle believes should never be picked, or should, I guess the yellow cards mean you can pick it, but only in specific situations. So if you see a red card talent being picked tonight, let me know in chat, and we will call out that player and embarrass him. Let's jump back to the map ban screen as we wait for 2 more players from Team Draft Cap to join the lobby. you're just joining us, the lobby is full of 30K members. We're missing two people from Team Draft Gap. Hopefully they show up soon so we can get this game started. Epic player has told them to leave their ARAM. So we'll see if people listen to Epic. Maybe not. I did notice a bunch of people deciding to actually travel to Miami for the Heroes tournament. On the actually, there's a Heroes Internet casting Heroes. Oh, that must be a mistake. On the Wild Heart Discord, Goon started a Heroes International subreddit. And I saw a bunch of people actually post that they're gonna be able to fly out there. So excited to see kind of how that all goes. Looks like the tournament's going well. I guess while we're waiting, let me take a look at the website. Always curious to see how the GoFundMe's doing. Let's see. The Heroes International GoFundMe is at 8,476. That's pretty cool. So people are still giving money to that to the event. Obviously, it doesn't happen for a while, October 14th and 16th. But yeah, I think there's a couple teams that have qualified from the EU. Washed Up, Bang Bush, Five Shots of Copium. So far, 30K of the team is playing tonight. Diamond Hands, the CCL team that would played in TCL. Tempest from Korea, and Ammonite. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. So I guess this weekend we'll find out who that third qualifier is. Who's going to be? Still missing two people here. Yeah, man. Good time. So hopefully we have a good showing for the international tournament. Oh, we got one person joining the lobby. Waiting for one more. And there's our last one. I guess we can blame Call Me and Siren being late. And they are in this draft as soon as they join. They're not messing around. First pick over to 30K. We are at Infernal Shrines. Whenever I play Hashmer or play into Hashmer, I'm always worried about his garage. I want to see if he tanks tonight, because really the only time he tanked was last week, and I'm not sure if that was just a demand from his team or what. But we do see a first ban onto the Hogger. I know that Epic is a very proficient Hogger player. Hashmer should be an easy Junkrat ban for you. Just get it out of there. Oh, or a Lucio ban. Also a good choice. $30K looking to ban out what? It's the Junkrat. Okay. So they're not looking to play the Junkrat. They don't want to play into the Junkrat. That's fair. I always feel like on this map, the hero that kind of like destroys my team is Sylvanas. We are getting rid of the global Dahaka. So they delete the Hogger. Team Draft Gap gets rid of Dahaka. But we know that Liam is very flexible in what they have. We have a Blaze open and available for Liam if he wants to go the Blaze route. Legacy's going to go ahead and pick out the Brightwing, which I kind of feel like as supports go, or healers go, Brightwing might be number 2 behind Lucio. So strong first pick on the Brightwing, which is a global hero. I'm sure all of you know. We actually going to get Hashmer on the URL with Albatox playing the Hanzo. All right, now let's... Liam's going to go ahead and pick up the Diablo. Now I'm really confused.
It's about damn time.
And Cattle is going to play Tychus. There has to be a role swap here, or they're just having fun. Next ban phase coming out from Team Draft Gap are going to get rid of that Chromie. And last ban into Draft Gap is going to be Mephisto. Next 2 picks coming out from our blue side.
The crusade calls.
Call me on the Johanna and Siren playing the Deckard Cain. I have seen a main tank URL show his face, and obviously we've all seen the offlane Johanna. Want to see if we do see a role swap here with the Johanna and the URL, or if those players are going to play those players. And I'm not sure in what form or fashion, but I have to assume at this point it's going to be a main tank Johanna. Last two picks coming out from 30K with the Cure on the Jaina, and Madara will pick up the Blaze. All right, well, 30K is, I'm going to assume they're going to swap at the end, but maybe they want to have fun with different roles. An Epic player, his last pick here. Looking for a damage player.
Ready to roll out.
We're going to get Sergeant Hammer. This draft is all over the place. Let's see if we have anyone swap roles. We do get the Cattle on the Diablo. Liam is on the Blaze. Madara's on back on Tychus. And on the side of Team Draft Gap, Call Me will be on the Johanna, and Urel Hashmer will be on the Urel. All right. Well, that's our draft. Let me know what you think. Is it good, bad, different? But while we let this game load up, just one of many reminders tonight. This weekend, Heroes International NA third qualifier is Saturday and Sunday. So tune in to your favorite NGS caster and see kind of what's happening with those games. See who the final qualifier is for Heroes International in October. I know that the first 2 qualifiers get flights paid for by whoever is funding this thing. I think I read that if they're trying to get the GoFundMe paid for that for qualifier number 3. But hopefully we have some good games here.
Yourselves for battle, heroes.
On the side of Team Draft Gap tonight, we have Epic Player playing the Sergeant Hammer, Hashmer on the Urel, Siren on Deckard Cain, Call Me on Johanna, and Albatox playing Hanzo. On the red side, 30K, we have Cattle on Diablo, Liam playing Blaze, Madara on the Tychus, Legacy on Brightwing, and Cure
The battle begins.
on Jaina.
10 seconds.
Taking a look at level 1 talents while we have them available. Interesting. we have the Light of Caribor being picked up by Urel. Typically, I see the armor. I forget what it's called. We do the Zealous Glare coming out from Johanna. Looks like we are going to get a W build Diablo coming out from Cattle. And all the other talents are pretty standard. Still waiting for Hanzo. Hanzo is going to go Redemption at 1. Don't see that too often. We do have an engage into the Johanna, but Johanna pops Retreat and is not affected by the charge from Diablo. Quick rotation onto Sergeant Hammer. Epic player is going to be able to scout this out. Diablo looking for an angle to get the wall bang, but I'm not sure if it's back up just yet. Rotation down here from our blue side. Legacy Madara should be able to back out pretty easily. Good damage to Albutox. Legacy with 200 health, just getting out of there. Cattle in this bush, looking for some engagement here. Albutox, if he's not careful. No, it's just Madara and Diablo here. He's fine. Kira's going to go ahead and start this camp here. We are going to have rotation from Liam, so they are going to have priority here, 5v4. So we might see an invade. We might see an invade here from 30k onto this blue siege camp. Where Liam might just catch his soak to give some space for the red team to grab this bottom siege camp. And that's what's going to happen. Level 4s will be online momentarily. A little bit of an XP differential here from 30k. Good damage into an epic player with the Diablo charge flip with the damage from Cure on Jaina. Level 4s are grabbed here. We do see the Master Assassin picked up by Tychus. And as assumed, W build Diablo is going to show his face. And our red team is going to go ahead and start their hard camp while the blue team is working on getting these lanes pushed out. 30k has to be careful. If they let this Sergeant Hammer stay bot, he could put some damage into this bottom wall. But Cattle is going to go ahead and see if we can get Epic to run away. But Epic's just making this Diablo run away. We do see rotation here for the red side. Epic player, I'm not sure if he has Z just available just yet, but good wallbang into Epic. Polymorph from Legacy. Siren popped those gems and the rubies to pop it back up, and Epic wants more. Goes back in there for the rest of those rubies. Top himself back up. And Call Me and Albutox are working on this hard camp on the left side. Objective up is up now with a Mortar Punisher available to be grabbed. And so far, Liam is working the top lane, while Cure and Legacy are trying to put damage into Sergeant Hammer. This red hard camp will get cleared out by the blue hard camp as well as the turrets. 17 monkeys to 2 so far on this first objective phase. Pretty good difference of power as level 7s come online for 30k. You do see that melting point come out from Tychus to sync up with the quarterback build. 28 to 6 in points as Sergeant Hammer continues to siege into this bottom red wall. Legacy forcing to blink out onto Kira. Let's see if Epic can get out of here. 38, and that's the last camp is grabbed. We do have 2 members of 30k bottom here with 3 top. Let's see how much value they can get out of this first Punisher. Fantastic combination here with the Cattle QE with the Blaze of follow up on the stun there. Polymorph onto Urel. Hashmer isn't able to get that full stun on his E. I gotta learn the name of these talents. I call it EQ and W. And the Punisher is going to go ahead and get the full wall and a little bit of damage on that top fort. But meanwhile, Epic, kind of in a weird position here as Cattle knows where he's at. Cattle's not going to be able to find the angle or the player, and Sergeant Hammer will walk away. But Epic able to secure that whole front wall for Team Draft Cap. Madara and friends working on this siege camp. As Albatrox is left to his own powers to cap their siege camp. Both these teams looking for level 10s. Not sure if either team really wants to take a team fight just yet. Do see a stun into the wall onto Hashmer. Camp does go over to 30k. Hashmer in a weird position. Ease back into Diablo. It's a 4v4 bottom here. And now Diablo has stacked up his quest. Cure with a pretty snap pick onto that Ring of Fail. But Paddle's there to follow up with Q into the wall as well as a Flame Breath. Siren looking to get out of there. I'm not sure if Siren's aware of this, but if he clicks on this this bunker, he can get out. Unfortunately, that bunker belonged to the red side. And it looks like this bottom fort will go down. 2 quick kills onto Team Draft Gap. But we do have, and we have Liam continuing to soak XP for 30k. Meanwhile, Hashmer topside, looking to get value where he can. But unfortunately for Team Draft Gap, the red team's going to go ahead and put this middle wall to shame. Engage here onto Yrel. Madara looking up for the follow-up damage, but just kind of not wanting to take too much risk there, as the red side and the blue side are going to look to start their hard camps. Hard camp is secured from 30k. Cure and friends are going to look to see if they can get some more damage onto this top fort. Open this map up a little bit more. And we do see a rotation from 4 members of Team Draft Gap, looking to just clear out this wave, clear out that hard camp, as the next second shrine will be available, and it will be an Arcane Punisher. Now, we might see an invade here onto this hard camp. Level 13s are not online just yet. Johanna scouted out that blaze, but unfortunately for Johanna, does get out with 190 health. Rubies are down. See if Team Draft Gap, they are going to continue to put some damage into this Bruiser camp, get it pushing topside. But by doing that, they're going to give up the advantage of getting a lead on the Punisher. Hard camp is secured, but at the expense of 13 monkeys for the red side. Make that 19. All 5 members of 30k are in the area of the objective. Looks like Liam is going to rotate top to clear out this wave pushing. And with the objective at 38, they might go ahead and 39 it and look for a shrine. Let's see if they look for the second shrine. No. Maybe. Yes. They're going to let this Arcane Punisher walk bottom by itself, as the red side are going to siege into this middle fort. Leaving Hanzo to clear out the Punisher bot side. Ashmer is in there. I'm not sure why he jumped into his team. You have Madara popping out Odin. As this bottom fort is at about 75% health. Looking bot side here. Albatrox working on this bottom Punisher as he pours damage into that wall. And this middle fort should go down with the Odin and the Jaina putting damage into it. And this looks like a pretty quick rotation onto this top fort. Ashmer found the stun into the blaze, popping his whatever bubble thing, whatever that's called. Although Hanzo is showing bottom, so they do know they have a numbers advantage here. Let's see if we see an invade here from the red side. Oh, Liam's walking bot, so I'm not going to look for a numbers advantage here. Cattle's looking pretty aggressive here, but his team is just not around to force the engage. Do have all the 4 of the members for Team Draft Gap looking at this siege camp, as 30k is looking for an angle here. They're going to work on this top fort. They're going to easily secure it. Liam does have his bunker. He should be fine. Ring of Frost misses onto Hashmer. Polymorph, though. Clickability doesn't miss. Engage here onto the Epic Player, also known as Sergeant Hammer. And Liam will secure the kill onto Hammer as that bunker is dropped. Odin's popped. We're going to work on this middle wall. Team Draft Gap does have the siege camp pushing mid, but they're going to go ahead and take this middle wall. Kind of a showcase of like being, just putting map pressure on all the lanes, pushing lanes out, making the opposing team react to kind of what's happening to the map. Not looking for a fight, but just being reactionary. Next objective will be middle, and it will be a frozen Punisher. Arrow just misses onto Cure. Oof. Cure getting low, pops his Ring of Frost. Legacy there to Z him back up to health. And Blaze is going to go ahead and start working on this top hard camp. Urel looking for an engage here. Not able to find anything. Liam, though, with that quick clear ability, is able to secure that hard camp top side as it's walking top into the uncontested fort area of Team Draft Gap. Punisher again. Started before the blue side can get set up. We're going to be at 10 monkeys to 0 so far, climbing. At a certain point, someone's going to have to clear out and take care of that top camp pushing. Big flame breath coming out. Unstoppable is popped from the falling sword on Johanna. Sleep coming out from Deck Kane. All the members of Team Jacket are extremely low. Flip, maybe in the wrong direction on Hashmer. Still able to secure the kill. As we have everyone but Liam pushing into this middle keep. Paddle getting low. Has to walk back just a little bit. Ring of Frost comes back out onto the target. Is going to go ahead and be Sergeant Hammer. Q into Johanna. Flip. And Cattle is able to secure the kill onto Johanna. Tychus was just there to put incidental damage into him. This will be a frozen Punisher walking mid with Johanna down for 26 more seconds. "13-minute Punisher. This can be defended. Paddle's low. They're popping this bunker. Paddle uses the minion to Q out of the range of the core. Liam and Cure not wanting to take too much damage here from the keep. Force shielding is down. Cattle and Madara, though, are looking for more. Kill onto Cure, but counter kill from something onto the Hanzo. Sleep is stopped by the Polymorph. Falling Sword to cleanse out anything coming from 30k. Core is at 13% falling, and this looks like game one will go over to 30 carats. GG. Let's go ahead and update these map scores and take a look at this match summary. That does go over to our red team. Yeah, pretty clean game. 8 kills to 1 for 30k. Tychus with 38,000 damage. Hammer with just a ton of siege damage. A lot of good hero damage. But I think the overall map pressure made the game that much harder for our blue team. But strong game one coming out from Team Draft Gap. I do expect the lobby to be popped back up in a moment. These teams like to go quick. Where did Hashmer go? He was on my friends list. There he is. Well, let's pop over the map screen. Take a look at what's happening here. And as soon as we have a lobby being popped back up, we will take you over there. But I hope everyone enjoyed that first map. Once again, it was the 30K party. Lobby is up. And we are going to Battlefield of Eternity. And this is going to be the map choice of Team Draft Cap. Team Draft Cap. These guys know that I'm ready. I know they like to speed run these lobbies.
Of eternity.
But Team Draft Cap opting to take us to a 2-lane map. A little bit smaller, a little bit easier on the macro. That's sort of what makes the difference for 30K and most of these teams they've played for this season. They're just so map aware. They play these maps so well. We'll see if it's a little bit easier for them. But I think 30K is also proficient on PoE. But first ban for our red side here. Let's see what 30K is looking to get rid of. We'll be in an Ubrak. I really want to see Hashmer on this game play the tank. I don't think he needs to worry about the off lane. They have epic player that can play off. And I guess they can swap call me to damage. But let's see what the blue side. Blue side will get rid of Lucio. Don't want to deal with Legacy's Lucio. This could be a Junkrat ban. Even a Hogger ban. So Junkrat will be unavailable once more for both these teams. And final second ban for our blue team. Final ban for our blue team. Hashmer, what are you thinking about, buddy? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? The Dahaka, the Brightwing. Good ban. It's a Blaze. Blaze did enable that team quite a bit, landing some big stuns and always able to, with that bunker, drop it as fast as he could. But first pick coming out for 30K. Lots of good heroes available.
With every death comes honor. With honor.
Liam will secure one of the Shimada brothers as Hans is grabbed. See if our blue side here wants to take the Diablo away to get rid of the possibility of a Dragon Arrow into APOC. Or if they're looking for something completely different, like a Brightwing.
I shall do my stand ready.
We get to see Alex Straza make an appearance. Don't always see that hero played at this high a level. Let's see if there's a strategy behind it. It's going to be an Alex Vala. Next two picks coming out from our red side. And we are going to get to see Hogger and Murden make a appearance here. Not sure if this is a 4-man Hogger or an offlane Hogger, but I have seen Hogger played in the 4-man a few times. So it's available. That will be a Sylvanas ban. And final ban from 30k on the map of Battlefield Eternity. Maybe looking for a tank to get rid of. Will be a main tank Uther? Possibility? That will be unavailable. But next 2 picks coming out for Team Draft Gap. Be kind of neat if they decided to pull out the Stitches Globe kind of strat with Alex getting. It's a little hard on this map. Doesn't look like they're going to go that route, but we do see Leoric being grabbed by Call Me and Hashmer playing Zarya. I'm not sure where this is going. Is this a tank Zarya? Is it tank Leoric? Hypercarry Vala? I don't know what's going on. Last 2 picks coming out for 30k. We do see Anna grabbed by Legacy and then Butcher. That's a fun hero I don't see very often, being played by Madara. So it's going to be an offlane Hogger with I'm thinking a Cure Butcher. All right. Last pick coming out from Epic Player. I'm sure they're as confused as I am about what to pick here. Oh, maybe not. Epic's a good player. But Epic Player, what are you going to get, buddy? It's going to be Arth. So this is a comp that I've seen Team Draft Gap run a few times. Main take Arthas with Zarya to kind of hyper carry the team with Vala. Offlane Leoric. And I guess Alex Raza to give the Life Binder onto Arthas or the Vala. We'll see how it goes. But I forget what level Unstoppable becomes available for Zarya. 7? Yep. Or 13. I don't play Zarya too often outside of Aram. But while we wait for this lobby to load, this weekend, September 17th and 18th, Heroes International Qualifier number 3 is going down. So if your team is playing, good luck. If not, hope you guys all tune in to watch the game. On our blue side, we have Epic Player is on the Arthas, Alpatox on the Vala, Siren on Alexstrasza. You have Call Me playing the Yorick and Hashmer on Zarya. On our right side, we have 30k Legacy on the Anna, Cattle on the Murden on the Madara, Cure playing Hanzo, Liam on the Hogger, and Madara. Madara is on the Butcher. Okay, I had Madara. I assumed Madara was playing Hanzo, and yeah, Cure would play the Butcher, but a little bit of role swaps. And this time we're going to see the Redemption quest coming out from Cure. Engagement topside here. It's going to be a 2-2-3. Nothing too crazy just yet. Red side's poking out the blue team. Top side, Liam is going to sneak around and look for an angle here for a wall bang. Cattle put a little bit of damage into Hashmer. Madara, though, is here. This is a 4v3. And I'm not sure if they know if Butcher's here. This might be an engage here onto Vala. It is. Shielding comes out. Sleep and a stun onto Alpatox. But Alpatox being so close to the wall, the red team did not want to make that engagement. Siege Camp is available bottom. We are going to see Butcher make that rotation topside. And now we have Arthas here. So now this is a 4v3. Actually, no. We have three top here into 1. So it's going to be 2v4. As our blue team is working on this bottom siege camp, as Hogger spins to win topside here on their siege camp. Just choosing to trade out camps here. Good route onto Legacy from Epic Player. Cattle in this bush, looking for an engagement here. Madara's here now. You have a stun onto a sleeping Vala, and Sleeping Beauty does go down pretty quickly. A level 3 or level 4 Vala with not much health. I feel like he's got like 1,300 health at level 4. And with Butcher and Anna and Muradin all pouring damage in there, that Vala didn't last long. Sleep onto Arthas, charge from the Butcher. Anti-healing onto Epic. Negated all the healing that Siren put into it. And Arthas goes down pretty quickly. Let's take a look at this this quest here. We do have 8 stacks on the Redemption for Hanzo. Camps are up and Immortal spawn in 5 seconds. Epic and Cure looking for an angle onto Hashmer. I'm not sure if they have anything too critical to put into him, as Hashmer is just there more to protect the Immortal. We do have Butcher bot lane clearing waves out. Slight level advantage for 30k. Root onto Anna. As our red team is just looking for 7, as Madara continues to get blood and clear waves. And Cure continues to put some damage into the Immortal, but Madara seeing an opening, ease into Albatox. Let's see if he pays for it. Madara able to escape with about half health. Not sure if I think Kira missed that angle. Oh, I missed that kill. Vala did find a kill onto Kira. We do have a engage here though onto Zarya. Hashmer in trouble. Getting low anti-healing from Anna. And I'm not sure if they have enough to follow up the kill onto Hashmer. And now they're turning their attentions onto Legacy. Legacy getting low. Lands a pretty good sleep there. Can Epic player continue and finish the kill? No, he will disengage. Call me looking for a kill. Unable to find the slow with his Q. And halftime is secured by 30k. Hanzo is back up into this fight. Charge onto Hashmer. Siren there with the healing to keep him up. Madara getting low. Can he survive? Ooh, the drain might have gone onto the wrong person, as the drain went on to Legacy versus Madara. Cattle getting low though. One bounce. Legacy there with a pretty clutch heal there onto Cattle. And this is going to be an almost full shield Immortal. We'll be going bottom here. Looking for damage onto Cure, but Cure has his trade available to jump over that wall.
The demon moves for the gates of heaven.
And this Immortal is going to put some pretty good damage into this front wall, as the members of Team Draft Gap are just not there yet. Top tower down, middle wall down, bottom tower down. As it's going to go ahead and start working on this bottom fort. Let's see how much value this first Immortal can get for 30k. Fantastic Arthas Q onto Hanzo to secure the kill. Bottom fort is at about half health. Let's see how much more of these Immortal can get on it. Paddle looking to sort of pill for the Immortal. And the bottom fort will go down to be about 10% health. Liam working on that top fort. That top wall is down completely. Let's see if Madara sees an opening here. You follow up with the Legacy Sleep and the Cattle Q on Muradin. They're going to go ahead and give up on this engagement here, as bottom siege camp is secured by Team Draft Gap. Cure looking to push this team away. Bottom wall is down. Engagement here onto Albatox. Sleep, stun, anti-healing. And fortunately, the Vala does go down once more. Madara getting low. Can he get out? Root onto Madara. And that's a dead Butcher. How much blood does Butcher have? Butcher at 101 in blood. Epic player stays up just barely. Nano onto Cure, but not enough to find damage or the kill onto our blue team. But Cattle wants more as he continues to push in. The Butcher is not yet there. They're looking for a strong engagement there. Sindragosa comes out from Epic Player, followed up with the Vala stun. Fantastic damage coming out onto the members of 30K. 2 good kills onto Legacy and Cure. But Team Draft Gap is not done. They're looking for more, and they're saying this bottom fort is theirs, and I can't disagree with them. And the sneaky Liam, seeing an opportunity, is going to trade out that bottom fort for potentially this hard camp. Let's see if they... pings are coming out. I'm not sure if those are pings from 30K or pings from our blue side. Siren, no! Okay. So Hogger does steal it away. Halftime is secured by blood. We're at 108 blood. Halftime is secured by 30K. Good damage onto Epic Player. Lifebiter comes out, but not in time to save the Arthas. Arrow hits 3 members. Target here looks like it's Siren. Another kill from the Butcher. That's 2 quick kills. Butcher at 148 blood stacks. Hashmer is a target. Now it's 168. 32 more blood for Madara to finish out his quest. And members of 30K are going to be able to secure the second objective as it walks top into a pretty low fort. As Hogger is just bouncing everywhere, and I'm not sure when he stops bouncing. There we go. Good job, Liam. Hogger looking for an angle here. I'm not sure if Epic saw Hogger or Liam saw Epic or what. But here we are. Mortal walking into this top keep wall. Oh, stun just misses onto Epic from the Muradin. Sidewall down. Leoric, though, will secure this bottom fort, but at what cost, as the Immortal still is at full health, while this top keep is getting shoved in. It is a 5v4, top keep at about half health. Stun, sleep onto Hashmer. The target is going to be Albatox. Followed up with that stun. That's a dead Vala. That's a full stacked Butcher. That's 3 kills. And this looks like it's going to be game. That's 4 kills. Sindragosa is popped, but not in time to save Hashmer. And that is a pentakill coming out for our red team. As core shielding is down and the core is falling at a scary pace. And a 10-minute Battlefield of Eternity is won by 30K. Taking a look at this match summary. Arthas actually led with damage here. 24,000. Not a lot of damage on this blue side. It was a little hard. Every time Vala poked his head out, got killed by a Butcher. But Hanzo pouring in the damage there, with Butcher there to clean up the kills. Obviously a kill still Butcher, with Hanzo doing all the work. But strong game 2 for both these teams. But in the end, it was 30K to take the map. Let's bounce over to our map selection screen as we wait for this next lobby to be available. Here it is. Second lobby is up, or third lobby is up. And we are going to Cursed Hollow, my least favorite map. When I say least favorite, it's because it's the beginner map, and it's just not fun. And this is going to be the third map that's going to be chosen by Team Draft Gap. Readies are coming out. from 30K, waiting for Team Draft Gap to give us a ready, and we'll jump into this draft. We're going at a pretty quick pace. This game started at like 6:05. We're going into game 3 at 6:45. We're on a speed run here. Current map score is 2-0. This is a best of 5. If 30K can clear this out, it will be another domination. Read chat here. It's the first time I've seen the series. 30K dominates like CCL. Love to see more hunts. Yep. Jack Marius. 30K is definitely putting on a show here in Storm Division. Falstad will be deleted for this map. I believe that is a Call Me target ban. Forget which one of them play Falstad. But that is a target ban to Team Draft Gap. So the interesting thing here is Team Draft Gap on maps 2 and 3 had the choice between first pick or map pick, and each time they've chosen map pick. Another ban, another Junkrat ban, another Lucio ban. Bans are staying somewhat the same. And final ban will be the Blaze. That was the same as last set. And first pick coming out for 30K will be a Medivh. I'm not sure who plays the Medivh on the 30K side. Is it Madara? Who knows? And let's see what our blue team is thinking here. They do have the Brightwing available. They do have the Dahaka available if they want to play kind of a global push comp. Hashmer looking for your all once more. Albattox will snap up the Sylvanas. Diablo's up. We are going to see Tyrael being grabbed by Cattle, and Cure will get the Greymane. Greymane with a fantastic camp clears. Cattle, Tyrael with, I don't know, kind of support build, making the life for Greymane that much easier with the Medivh. But next two bans coming out for both these teams. We see a ban for Team Draft Gap onto the Hanzo. And final ban for 30K. Will be a Zeratul. All right. Next two picks coming out from Team Draft Gap. Something spicy, I'm assuming. They sort of ran. Oh, Epic players, go ahead and grab the Ragnaros. That is spicy. And Siren on the Deckard Kane. What would be fun here is if saw Sergeant Hammer come out and Tyrael with that level 7 skill where it increases the attack damage, but alas, my hopes are crushed as Legacy is going to pick Zagara. Wait a minute. Legacy Zagara? Dara? What are you picking? Wait a minute. All right, so no healer on the side of 30K, but they got one hell of a push build with Greymane, Zagara, and Raynor. And I have to assume Sanctification and Shield. Well, obviously Shields from Medivh. And Portals to get people out of there. Huh. This will be a fun one to watch. And that will be a pick onto Gul'dan from Call Me. As I am getting pinged continuously from players. So if you're looking for an interesting comp, the red team is it. Medivh, Tyrael, Greymane, Zagara, and Raynor. So let's watch this one. Let's watch this one. Should be fun. But lastly, this weekend, Heroes International, September 17th and 18th, qualifier number 3. Be there or be square, or I guess don't be there and hang out in the real world. But yeah, draft's up, game's up. Let's do this.
Prepare yourself for battle.
And just to remind you, on our red side here, we have Madara on Raynor, Liam on the Medivh, Legacy playing Zagara, Cattle on the Tyrael, and Cure on Greymane. 0 healers versus a Yrel, a Hanzo, a Gul'dan, a Deckard Cain, and a Ragnaros. I want to see how this plays out. This is going to be an interesting one.
3, 2, 1. Let the
Let's see what level 1s are going. We see the Corpse Feeder from Zagara, Justice for All, Viciousness, Portal Mastery, obviously. And wait to see what comp the build the Raynor goes. As we see 1, 2, 3, 4 members, and they are they are not playing the that's a dead Medivh. They are thinking that this wall here is just for jokes as they portal over that wall. So this will be an interesting game to watch, as they're just looking for rotations and damage into keeps and forts. Just not being one place for too long. Legacy, though, might be in trouble here. Able to scoot out of there and get behind a wall. You have Greymane and Madara working on that hard camp mid. Rotation here from Cattle onto Sylvanas as Albatox has this front wall already down. But they do have a hard camp walking mid for 30k. Does have that Raynor buff from Raynor's W. Let's see if Medivh can empower this wave. Let's take a look at stacks for Medivh. Medivh at two stacks. Obviously, he died pretty early. But also, really hasn't team fought too much. And I'm not sure if this team actually is looking to team fight as much as they are just looking to push. Level 4s will be online momentarily for both these teams. Level 4 is grabbed by Team Draft Gap. Mid-wave gets cleared for free for the most part. Level 4 is grabbed by 30k. We get the Sapphire and the Ruby from Deckard Cain. Epic player forced to pop his trait as Liam gonna get some free stacks there on his Q quest. Cattle looking to disengage. Hashmer, though, looking for an engagement here. Not sure what's happening here. You have Portal coming out from Liam. Top wall is down for 30k, but looking at the map conditions, I think a little bit of there is an advantage for pretty even. First objective is up. We do have Epic player getting low. Protection on the Raynor. Madara getting low. And with the red team being so low, Madara does have to port back. Good stun onto Cure, but not enough to secure the kill. Onto Greymane. As Legacy and Call Me are just battling down here. Damage onto Liam, and that's the stacks once more. If you're looking for a conventional composition from 30K, this is not it. It's a fun one, and I wonder if this comp is going to ruin their perfect season. This is the first time I have seen 30K down XP. They are down a level. Oh, you see a portal going over onto this bottom fort. All 4 members of 30K are down here. Fort at about half health. Call me with a good E into 30K. And this fort should go down. Drain onto Tyrael as Cure will secure the kill. Secure that bottom fort. Brute, though, onto Greymane. Enough to get out. Ashper there to catch it. And that's a dead Cure. Legacy's next, 2 for 0 there. And that fort came with a cost of 2 deaths. Let's see if it starts to work out for members of 30K. And the trade here, ooh, will be 1 for 1 topside there. CPX trade being called out by Madara. Members of 30K working on this top boss. They do have Tyrael shields and Medivh protects. And the members of Team Draft Gap are going to speed run bot side here.
Listen and obey.
Ashmer with his hammer in the air. Fantastic fear onto Raynor. Is it enough? Portal is there to get Madara out of harm's way. And this objective is up in 15 seconds, and this will be Curse into 30K. But topside, boss is working on this top fort, along with Cure. And it looks to me like 30K is okay with eating this Curse. Cigar with a fantastic maul into Ragnaros and Yrel. Polymorph onto Ep. What was that? Polymorph? Oh, that was the medieval. Legacy getting low. Dara there to pill for his team. Ashmer getting low now. And this middle fort will go down. But looking topside here, we have Cure working on this top wall with the boss. And this top keep will get some damage going into it. Dara gets protect. Portal over the wall. Cattle is all over the place, looking for kills and blood onto Hashmer. 400 health. Sylvanas gets a kill onto Madara. Cattle goes ahead and eats all of those poisons from Gul'dan, and that's a dead Tyrael. Without the counter kill from the Tyrael trait. Albatalk's looking low, but I believe he has his E available. Looking at lanes, let's see, there are 4 structures here. I mean, I guess in terms of structures, we're even. Because this top keep is at half health. And all their keeps top on the red side, pretty healthy. Blue side are looking to get this bottom boss started. And the red team is okay with giving that boss up and just taking this keep topside here. Ragnaros, Flame does come out. Portal over that wall, why not? Hyperion comes out, Poly onto the Albatalk. And that is a dead Raynor as he just ate too much fort damage. Boss is grabbed from our blue side. And this will be walking bottom without the Raynor. Greymane running for that wall. Cocktails into Hashmer. Let's take a peek at talents. I've been so into watching this third map, I was a little confused how it's going. We do have Go for the Throat coming out from Greymane, Hyperion. Obviously, we saw the Polymorph come out a few times. Sanctification and Ma. Level 13s are graph for both these teams now. Sleep onto Tyrael. Protect though from Medivh though. Sylvanas will turn off this bottom keep for the moment. Boss at about 10% health. Stun doesn't connect with any members of 30k, and 30k will defend this bottom keep. All five members up for both these teams. 30k looking more for securing this bottom siege camp. And the members of Team Draft Cap are going to go ahead and work on this hard camp here. Next objective is up. If I were to guess, I would assume that the red team is not going to contest this objective, but look for map pressure someplace else. And we do see Madara, Cattle, and Liam going somewhere else. Question is where? Is the question the portal here? Portal mastery started over the wall, and they are going for the core. Oh, Jesus Christ. Blue team should be ported back here. Core at 70, 60. Volley quickly. That's sanctification. 40, 30, 20. Jesus Christ, if this works, I'll be so mad. 10%, 7%, 3. Jeez. Oh, my God. I'm angry for them. That's disheartening. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Well, there it is. That's how you win Cursed Hollow. You draft this. And I guess win by taking a keep and then just going for the core. All right. Well, GG's. Looking at match summary, we do see a ton of siege damage coming out from Cure. They really were not looking for damage onto anybody, but just looking to have a good time. Oh, it's let's see if we have anything else here. Yeah, good game. But looking at map bans, map scores, easy 3-0 for 30k as they continue domination of Storm Division, as I believe they get ready for Heroes International in about a month. But anyways, I'm Danny. Congratulations to 30k tonight, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. Yeah, solo Medivh turning out to be the pick. Yeah, I think we need a couple snapshots of that last fight, boss side here. But yeah, that was an hour length matchup. The rest of you guys have a good night. Be safe, stay healthy, and good luck.